Hello, welcome back. Excuse my chair movements in the background noise. I am going to be doing basic transitions for you guys today on After Effects, and I typically use blur, mo curves, and you could do the same transitions basically with just motion tile as well, but I personally don't like motion tile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-compose these real fast. Ignore that, sorry. Pre-compose. And then I'm going to turn off the sound because, you know, gots to. And then I'm going to copy and paste them so I have the bases without transitions on them for you guys. It wants me to hit play. Make sure it's not playing anything. Yeah, it's not playing anything. I must have muted my computer. Bring them over again. I'm not going to do a whole lot of transitions. Just going to, you know, do a handful here and there. I'll put little marks so I know the difference here. Because you guys, if you guys have seen me do my tutorials before, I'm kind of slow sometimes. Okay, so mark. I might do some more. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 transitions. Because I'm only going to do one set. Like, I'll rotate and I'll show you guys how to side to side slide. Then I'm going to show you guys how to up and down slide. And then I'm going to show you guys how to do a screen pump. I might do a non-screen pump zoom, so let's do this over here. Bring it up and slide them over. That way you guys have plenty of basic transition ideas. So I personally, when I was doing more editing, I always did screen pumps. So let's actually start with that because it's like the easiest. It seems really hard, but I swear it's easy. So you just bring this over here, and then I'm gonna do the same there. So I'm gonna do it slow so you guys can see it. I think I'm gonna start here, and then you're gonna come over here to this little point, and you're gonna zoom all the way in. And then I'm just gonna do curves one at a time so you guys don't get so confused. So you're gonna come over here, and you're gonna see all these, and you'll highlight them. Then you will right click and hit easy ease. And then you're going to want to click it again because for some reason, for me, it doesn't like to do the curves properly. Like whenever I highlight them both, doing that, it doesn't really show the curves. It messes up. So this is typically the curves I do. If I want it smoother, I come down here. With this, if you want it fast, so it goes like this. And then we're going to have it pump out on the other side. So we're gonna do that by come a little bit over here because I find it easier just to do it this way. And you just come back this way. And then you just zoom it in. You come down here and do the same thing as you were doing before, except this time we're gonna do the curves. Oopsie, that's what I mean from before. And then you just do it from the other side. Like this. So that's a screen pump right there. And then we're gonna come over here. My little mark is messed up, but at least I know. So next we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a rotate. It looks different when you rotate with you could do tile to rotate, or you could do reflect. I'm gonna do a reflect. That's the most common. So you just, I'm gonna start around the same time again. Right here. I normally go to 90. And then you're gonna come down here. And you're pretty much gonna do the same curves. Of course, you could do like whatever curves you want. These are just the ones that I do. And I think they're simple enough before you go and go a little nuts. So this is what I mean when I say it looks slightly different. So it kind of like reflects like this, but I guess for motion tile it kind of like does a different thing. I don't know. I personally never use motion tile because I don't like it. So we're gonna do reflect. I'll show you guys what tile looks like in a second. And then you're gonna go -90. So this is what it would look like if you did tile. So it would look like this. I like doing tile a lot, but for the sake of it being a basic transition, we're gonna do reflect. And then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna easy ease. And then we're gonna make sure it's highlighted again because, as I showed you, it doesn't like to work. I don't think I added curves to the first one because I was trying to show you guys. Did I? Oh yeah, I did. Nope, maybe I didn't. Yeah, I did. Okay. So then it looks like this. Did it really smooth. And then next we're gonna do, and I'm gonna do this with tile so you guys get a little hint on what tile looks like. Since we're just doing side to side, I'm not gonna bother doing the wrap Y because, you know, that's what this would be. So you're just gonna hit Shift X. Gonna come over here and then I'm gonna do positive. I do about 300, 400. For X, I sometimes do a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more. It just depends on the edit I'm doing and if I want it super smooth or if I want to have it fast to hit the beat. So then it looks like this. And if you were to do reflect, it would reflect on the other side. Kind of looks weird because of Rebecca. This is like black over here, so it looks like there's nothing there, but I promise there is something there. So then we're gonna do the same over here. We're gonna make sure it's tile. Come over here. And then we're gonna go this way. That's a little bit more, but that's okay. You guys can see what it looks like when it's done. Easy ease. And then you just slide this over. And then it would look like this. Okay, so the next one is we're going to do up and down. And so this is when you're going to do Shift Y, so you're going to want to have it tile here. And then you're going to click this. And then you're going to want to have it around like the 300, 400 again. You don't have to have it exact every time unless you're a perfectionist. I kind of get lazy with these kinds of transitions. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that I'm perfect because I am far from it. I kind of like to cut shortcuts. So I typically save transitions or anything I want to do as a preset, depending. But in order to do presets, you have to make sure you highlight those. So come over here, gotta make sure this is on or it'll look funky. We're gonna bring it up to that again so it does a huge smooth. Then we're gonna come over here, do curves again. This is kind of why I like doing adjustment layers, because then if you do a transition like this and say you have a lot of beats and you want to do this like 3 times, you could just copy the adjustment layer over and over again instead of having to do the curves and the settings every single time. But I'm doing this to show you guys, and it's like driving me insane because I can't just cheat. So then we're gonna come up here, zoom in it again, because this is the one, a different kind of zoom that you guys could do. You're gonna keyframe it. That's that thingy. Highlight the thing over here. So it zooms in like it did on the first one, except this one's gonna be a little bit different because I am gonna have it, we'll do reflect. So I'm gonna hit this. Then we're gonna come over here to the first frame and we're just gonna, zoom out this way. I never do this, but it's a basic transition that other people love using a lot. Oh, sorry. Then here. I do that a lot while I'm editing too, so. So here are all the transitions together. Okay, there you guys go. That is 5 basic transitions. If you guys have any questions or want me to do more transition ideas, feel free to let me know on my Instagram, because I'll see that better than YouTube comments. So just let me know, and if you guys ever have any requests, I love getting requests because I never really know what tutorials to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next video.